Hey guys, Brian here for Nerd to the Third Power. If you've been paying attention to the podcast, you've realized I've been on the road thanks to my day job. I've actually been visiting city from city. Recently just in Houston, and now I'm here in Oklahoma City. Because of that, I haven't been able to participate on the show. But we have come up with a different little solution. Here I have my own little Ask a Geek vlog series. This is the first one I'm going to do here for you guys. I got some questions here for you, and then we're going to answer them and it's going to go through. So come and join me, shall we? Let's go to that first question. Killer Tomato 7 asks, what kind of challenges does working on the road present to being a geek? Do you still buy comics and stuff on the road? So that's a good question. I don't right now. Well, I don't in physical form, if that makes any real sense. I've been moving a little bit more towards digital. Because I'm on the road a lot, I'm just kind of going from hotel room to hotel room. I can't stop and like drop stuff off at my home in San Antonio. I could ship things back there, but I don't really want to pay for that either. So anything I have to buy has to be, relatively small to travel with me, because I have a limit on the suitcase. It can't be over 50 pounds and things like that as I'm traveling through. So that's the hardest part, is that I like buying stuff, especially physical media. So for me, the best thing I've been doing is doing a little bit more digital. So I've worked with Comixology. I'll read comics that way. I want to actually buy an issue or physical copy, I should say. I'll buy the digital copy. I'll do digital copies on my Amazon, things like that. So that's really the hardest ones. I can't buy stuff because I have to travel with it. But hopefully once I get back, I'm going to be collecting as much as I can again, sort of make up for any missing time. Next question here is from Jesse. How large is your comic collection? Do you just buy new comics, or do you collect back issues as well? So in terms of largeness of collection, I believe I actually have a very small collection compared to some of other fans out there. I have about 2 bookcases worth of graphic novels that I've been collecting in sort of both old runs and newer ones. For back issues, I have a couple long boxes that have back issues of them. The oldest one I actually have is probably from the 1970s. Unfortunately, it's not very good quality anymore. I believe the Superman Flash team-up issue. So I kind of do both. So my collection's smaller than probably what you would mostly find for other people. I do collect more. I do something called treasure hunting a lot. I actually go to like used bookstores. And I do that more for trade paperbacks, like things that may be out of print, than I do for like newer stuff. Now sometimes I luck out. Maybe there is something that kind of newer I want to buy and then get it at a discount. Sure, I'll do that. But sort of collections, a lot of it's the newer things, and I sort of collect over time. So next up is from Paul. Paul asks, do you have any rare comics in your collection? If you could add any one of rare comics to your collection, what would it be? So I don't know if it's rare. There's a comic I have called Digital Justice, Batman Digital Justice. And it's unique, let's put it that way. It's a very unique book. I don't know if it's rare. I hadn't seen it. It was actually bought for me from a flea market as sort of like a gift. They sort of found like, hey, you would like this. It's a weird story. I guess it's an Elseworld story because it takes place in the future, like far in the future. And the whole thing, the reason it's unique is that the whole book was done computer generated. It wasn't the first one to do it, but it was kind of like, I think one of the first major company to do it. I'm not really sure. So that's where it really holds unique. I haven't seen it since. Like, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Curiosity, I went to eBay and I think like you can find it for like $50. So that might mean it's rare, but I don't think it's my rarest comic. There's some back issues I have from Superman I haven't gone through, so I don't know if any of those are rare or not. I do have almost the entire collection of Action Comics. It's like 601 to, I forget the number it was at, where they actually was making it more of the superhero magazine it used to be, so it was actually several series of stories, not just Superman inside of it. I don't know if those have been collected anywhere. I keep looking for them, so there might be something like that. In terms of adding stuff to my collection, everyone's going to tell you the same. Well, not everyone. Most people probably tell you the same things. That Origin series, like Origin Comics, Action Comics #1, Amazing Fantasy, all that kind of stuff. Like, we want that sort of in our collection. That's history making. First appearances of a character, of your favorite character, usually something I would like to get into in my collection as well. Those are the rare ones, though. Those are the ones that go up for auctions for like several thousands up to millions of dollars, which I don't have the money for. But maybe my treasure hunting, I'll get lucky one day. Moving on, Spider-Man 87 asks, what do you think of the comic collection grading system? So I don't know what I think about this because I've never used it. To anyone who doesn't really know, if you go to a store or a convention and you see a book that's like sealed in plastic, like hard plastic, and then in the corner is like a score, it's like 8.9 or 7.6 or however you want it, that's graded comics. So what they've done is they've taken the comic and they've gone through everything and they've graded it to what the quality is and then seal it up in sort of that big plastic case with that grade on the side. It's supposed to help for collectors and also for increased value of the comic. So this is why I don't really know, because like I've never done this process before. It's a weird like it's not something you can just go out to a comic store and do. I believe you actually have to send the comic to them, and I'm too paranoid to send stuff through the mail like that. I would have to actually like send it like really compact and collect it and make sure it doesn't get damaged on the way there, because anything gets damaged on the way there takes away the value. So it's one of those things where like since I've never really used it, I don't really have a positive or negative thing about it, to be honest with you at all. So that was a good question though. It was a good question. All right, Beth asked, what makes a good comic store? Products on sale, services, offers, etc. To you, to myself. What is the worst comic store you've ever seen? So there's a note here that says, if you answer this one, please keep names out. So this just became a very unfun question. Let's go to the first half, shall we? Because you answer the first half, you answer the second half. You have to be a clean store. Like, you cannot treat it like your own apartment. It needs to be clean. Things need to be organized. Guests and customers need to come in and find what they're looking for always. They can just do a quick scan, go, like, comics are there, trades are there, games are over here, things like that. Also, just be friendly. Just come in and say, hey, how you doing? Anything I can help you out with? They say no. I was like, all right, no problem. That's the best store. Every great store I've gone into has had that. It's just been organized well. People there are willing to help you out. Just be friendly with them. It's clean. Cleanliness is huge. So take all of those and reverse it, and that's the worst store you're going to be into. If you walk into a store and it's just dirty, I'll leave the store. If you walk in the store and there's just stuff everywhere, just stuff. Yeah, there's comics, but also like toys, like really old toys, just kind of crammed off in the back. There's no real organization or anything. I don't consider that a good store. And, a store is supposed to be friendly. It's supposed to help you guys, help purchase things. A lot of times there are people, and I won't say any names, that treat this store as their own personal show-off collection, like their own personal museum. Like, look at all the stuff that I have collected over the years. Isn't that great? Oh, well, that's what you want? Oh, pshaw. That's nothing. You did this. Like, help them out. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Just be friendly. Friendly and clean and organized. That is the best things you can get in a comic book store. Truth be told, that's the best thing for any store. Any store, period. So not just comics, but just any store, period. Games, anime, cleanliness, friendliness, all that kind of good stuff, and well organized. Those are your best options. All right, let's move on here to Rick. Rick asks a question. This is a serious question now. What do you think of the Stanley elderly abuse accusations that have been going around? I don't know what to think, to be honest with you, because I'm not there. I'm neither... I know what's happening. I know the accusations that are being thrown. There's also lawsuits now happening because of this. So I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I don't want to comment until I get more information out of it. So I'm going to kind of leave it there. I know that's a sort of a terrible answer, but because I don't have the information, I really can't give you a good opinion or idea of what I want to do with that, or how I even want to answer that. No one should be abused ever, period. That's sort of a blanket statement, but I just don't know what's going on. Stan's 90 something years old now. I'm not sure he knows what's going on either. He just put down a lawsuit to get his name back from another company or something along the lines of that. So there's a lot going on in his life, and hopefully we get some more out of it soon to find out what is happening. So I just don't have anything. I'm very sorry. It's probably not the answer you're looking for. There's probably someone way smarter than me that can answer that question for you. I apologize. All right, so last question for at least this one is from Tyler. Tyler asks, aside from MLP, the My Little Pony, are there any modern 2010 or newer cartoons that you enjoy? So, in a weird sense, because I've been on the road a lot these last several months, and even before then, I actually haven't been watching a lot of TV. I watch Netflix series kind of for the show, like Voltron and stuff like that, which I enjoy. But in terms of like having a show, I can go, oh, it's on now, I need to go watch that. I really haven't had one. I haven't had one probably since Gravity Falls stopped, to be honest with you. I think Gravity Falls was the last one I really enjoyed. That I tried to watch like first viewing. Even Star Wars Rebels I actually really enjoyed, but I fell behind on that one, and that one I kind of did more on demand than going, oh, it's on, I need to watch it now. I just remember going, oh yeah, it was on, I need some episodes, oh, it's on demand, I'll just kind of binge watch them, stuff like that. Messing with my mustache. So I haven't had a lot. And also it could just become from I wouldn't say growing up. I'm not sure if I'll ever really grow up, to be honest with you. But I just haven't had time. Like, adulting has taken a lot of my time. Like, the big fear, I've become an adult where, you know, I have to worry about some other things that having a cartoon to watch is almost a privilege now. So I don't have anything to follow. I sound really boring. Like, I imagine after this, I was like, well, this guy sucks now. I don't want to listen to him anymore. I'm sorry, this is sort of the truth. But hey, thank you all for sending out these questions to me. So keep them going, keep them coming. Comment sections, hopefully I can collect some more. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do the next one, just depends on when we get some more questions in. I'll most likely probably still be here in Oklahoma City. Wonderful Oklahoma City's been welcoming. They've been fantastic to me so far. So thank you guys for joining. Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Please make sure you follow Nerd to the Third Power at nerdthirdpower.com and also on our YouTube channel. We want to make sure you guys are keeping up with the show. Until then, everyone, hopefully I see you again later. Thanks for sending in all these questions. Bye-bye.